Your Nintendo Switch 2 adventure starts now. Here are 25 must-play games every kid under 10 will absolutely love in 2026. Starting off this list at number 1, Mario Kart World is the ultimate racing game your kids have been waiting for. This is not just another kart racer. Nintendo completely reimagined the formula by introducing an open-world structure where players race across interconnected courses spanning mountains, forests, cities, and oceans. Up to 24 drivers compete at once, and new techniques like wall jumping and rail riding keep every race feeling fresh. There is a free roam mode where kids can just explore at their own pace without any pressure. With a day and night cycle, shifting weather, and both casual and competitive play options, this is the kind of game that hooks kids for hours without them even noticing. Coming in at number 2, Donkey Kong Bananza is one of the most exciting platformers on the Switch 2 right now. What makes this game truly stand out is its fully destructible environments. Kids can punch, smash, and tear through nearly every surface to discover hidden paths and secret areas. Donkey Kong teams up with Pauline as you roll, slap, and throw your way through vibrant levels packed with collectibles called Banandium gems. The physics-driven gameplay feels incredibly satisfying, even for younger players, and the colorful design keeps things visually engaging from start to finish. It has already been called a frontrunner for Game of the Year in 2026, and for good reason. Sliding into number 3, Kirby Air Riders brings back the beloved chaotic racing format that fans have been asking about for years. This is not a traditional kart racer, but a game where you ride air ride machines and use copy abilities to gain the upper hand over opponents. Kirby has always been a franchise designed with younger players in mind, and this game is no exception. Both the single-player and multiplayer campaigns offer plenty of content without overwhelming kids with complexity. The colorful presentation, simple controls, and cheerful tone make it one of the most approachable yet entertaining games available for the Switch 2 right now. Landing at number 4, Super Mario Party Jamboree is the definitive party game experience for family game nights. This upgraded Switch 2 version takes the beloved board game-style gameplay and expands it with more boards, more mini-games, and the new Jamboree TV mode, which offers a completely fresh way to play together. Up to 4 players compete across colorful game boards, rolling dice, and playing quick mini-games to collect stars. The new Bell Park area adds a whole set of multiplayer activities that mix cooperation and competition in fun ways. It is easy enough for very young kids to pick up, but exciting enough that parents will enjoy playing alongside them. Coming in at 5, Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch 2 Edition gives one of the most beloved games ever made a well-deserved upgrade. Kids can move to a deserted island, build their dream village, meet quirky animal neighbors, fish, catch bugs, and decorate to their heart's content. The new Switch 2 version adds hotel room decorating, dreamlike slumber islands to explore, and themed crossover items from Zelda and Splatoon. You can now play online with up to 12 friends, making it a fantastic social experience for kids. The pastel visuals and gentle background music create a wonderfully calm atmosphere that younger children especially will love returning to every single day. Stepping in at number 6, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands Switch 2 Edition enhances what was already one of the best Kirby games ever created. The adorable pink hero explores a mysterious post-apocalyptic world filled with shopping malls, stadiums, and amusement parks overtaken by nature. Kirby's signature copy abilities return alongside the hilarious mouthful mode, where he inhales real-world objects like cars and traffic cones to navigate obstacles. The Switch 2 upgrade adds new star-crossed world content, boss fights against Bowser's Koopalings, and a new multiplayer area. Interstellar Princess Rosalina is also now playable, which gives kids even more reason to jump back in. At number 7, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is the kind of wholesome, colorful adventure that younger kids will absolutely adore. Yoshi teams up with a new partner named Mr. Encyclopedia to stop Bowser Jr. from wreaking havoc through a magical storybook world. Each level is designed like a living pop-up page filled with puzzles, secrets, and creative power-ups. The gameplay is gentle enough for beginners, but clever enough to keep kids thinking. Levels are built from craft-like materials and imaginative illustrations that make exploring every corner of the world genuinely delightful. It is a worthy follow-up to Yoshi's Crafted World and a perfect fit for kids under 10.
Rolling into number 8, Pokemon Legends ZA takes the beloved Pokemon franchise in a bold new direction by shifting the focus from catching to battling. Set in Lumio City, players work their way up through a fast-paced gauntlet of trainers in a format that feels refreshing and energetic compared to previous entries. The combat system is quicker and more action-oriented, making battles exciting even for younger players who might have found turn-based systems slow before. The colorful city setting is full of personality, and the Pokemon designs are as charming as ever. It stands as one of the most exciting Pokemon experiences on the Switch 2, and a strong entry point for kids new to the series.
At number 9, Splatoon 3 remains one of the most creative and colorful multiplayer games available for the Switch 2. Players control squid-human hybrids who battle to cover more of the arena in their team's ink color. The movement system is uniquely satisfying, since you can transform and swim through your own ink to move faster and surprise opponents. There is also a full single-player story mode and a 4-player cooperative mode called Salmon Run. For kids who love team-based games with vibrant visuals and satisfying mechanics, Splatoon 3 delivers an experience unlike anything else on the platform. The online community remains very active, making it easy to always find a match. Popping up at number 10, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour is the perfect introduction to everything the new console can do. This interactive experience walks players through the hardware features of the Switch 2 in a playful and engaging way, making it ideal for younger kids who are picking up the system for the first time. It includes various mini-activities that showcase the new mouse functionality, the upgraded Joy-Con 2 controllers, and the improved HD rumble. It is less a traditional game and more a hands-on tutorial that kids actually enjoy, rather than sit through. A light, fun starting point that sets the stage for everything else on this list. Coming in at 11, Mario Tennis Fever is a tight and polished sports title from Camelot that delivers fast, colorful tennis action perfect for kids. Players choose from a wide roster of beloved Nintendo characters and compete across creative courts with special power shots and zone abilities. The controls are accessible enough for younger players to pick up within minutes, while still offering enough depth to keep things competitive over time. Local multiplayer makes it a fantastic option for siblings or family game nights. The bright visuals and character variety give it genuine replay value, and it represents one of the freshest sports offerings available for the Switch 2 so far in 2026. Landing at 12, Super Mario Odyssey continues to be one of the greatest platformers ever made, and plays beautifully on the Switch 2. Mario and his hat companion Cappy travel across vibrant kingdoms, collecting power moons and taking on creative challenges. The assist mode makes the game accessible even to very young players, lowering the difficulty without removing the joy of exploration. The worlds range from realistic urban cities to candy-colored kingdoms, keeping kids constantly surprised by what comes next. With hundreds of moons to find and a cooperative mode where a second player controls Cappy, it remains one of the best gaming experiences for kids on any Nintendo platform. At number 13, Minecraft continues to be the most imaginative and endlessly replayable game a child can own. The Switch 2 version runs smoothly and supports both creative and survival modes. In creative mode, kids have unlimited resources to build literally anything they can imagine, from simple houses to elaborate cities and redstone machines. Survival mode adds crafting, exploration, and resource management for kids who want more challenge. With regular free updates, new biomes, and cross-platform multiplayer support, Minecraft never really gets old. It is the digital equivalent of Lego and one of the best tools available for developing spatial thinking and creativity in younger players. Sliding in at 14, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is a classic 2D platformer that remains one of the most fun co-op experiences for young children. Up to 4 players can run, jump, and stomp through beautifully designed levels, packed with secrets, power-ups, and clever boss fights. The addition of Toadette and the exclusive Nabbit character makes the game more accessible for smaller kids who find traditional Mario levels too challenging. The visuals are crisp and colorful, and the level design is consistently inventive across all 8 worlds. For families looking for a pick-up-and-play game that everyone can enjoy together without any friction, this remains one of the best options available. Arriving at 15, Luigi's Mansion 3 puts everyone's favorite green brother in the spotlight for a ghost-hunting hotel adventure that kids absolutely love. Luigi explores a haunted hotel floor by floor, using his poltergust GOO to suck up ghosts and solve puzzles. Each floor has its own unique theme and a creative boss ghost at the end that kids find both funny and satisfying to defeat. The addition of Gooigi, a slime clone of Luigi, allows for two-player cooperative play, which makes the whole experience even more enjoyable. The animations are full of personality, and the humor throughout the game keeps younger players grinning from start to finish. Coming in at 16, Pikmin 4 is a charming strategy adventure game that is surprisingly accessible for younger kids. Players command a tiny crew of colorful plant creatures called Pikmin to solve puzzles, defeat creatures, and explore lush outdoor environments. The game introduces Ochi, a dog companion who can carry Pikmin and charge through obstacles, adding a fun new layer to the gameplay. Night missions offer a more intense challenge for kids who want something beyond the daytime exploration. The wholesome world building, cute creature design, and low-pressure gameplay loop make Pikmin 4 one of the most underrated picks for children on the Switch 2. At 17, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment delivers an action-packed Zelda spin-off experience that is perfect for kids who love fast-paced battles. Set in the distant past of Hyrule, players control Princess Zelda and a cast of original warriors as they fight through massive armies of enemies. The combat system is satisfying and approachable, letting players mow down hundreds of enemies per battle while building up special abilities and combos. The story is rich in Zelda lore and adds meaningful context to the broader Zelda timeline. For kids who love action games with a colorful fantasy setting, this is one of the most exciting options the Switch 2 library has to offer. Landing at 18, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe Switch 2 Edition brings the beloved Wii classic to a new generation with enhanced visuals and bonus content. Kirby and up to 3 friends travel across planet Popstar, restoring a crashed spaceship by collecting powerful ship parts. The game offers one of the best 4-player co-op experiences on the platform, making it a natural fit for families with multiple kids. Copy abilities like Sword, Fire, and Mecha add variety and excitement to every encounter. The Magolor Epilogue mode and the additional EX stages give players who finish the main game plenty more to explore. Charming, polished, and endlessly fun. Coming in at 19, Pokemon Pokopia has quickly become one of the most talked about releases of 2026 for younger audiences. This cozy Pokemon game tasks players with rebuilding a dilapidated island by crafting homes for Pokemon neighbors, terraforming the landscape, and uncovering a heartfelt mystery. The pace is completely player-driven, with no pressure or fail states, making it ideal for younger children who want a relaxing and creative experience. The colorful world is full of beloved Pokemon, rendered in adorable detail, and the building mechanics go surprisingly deep for players who want to get really creative. It is the Pokemon equivalent of Animal Crossing, and kids are absolutely going to fall in love with it. Sliding in at 20, Disney Illusion Island is a cooperative platformer that stands out as one of the most genuinely kid-friendly games on the platform. Mickey Mouse, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy team up to explore a mysterious island in a beautifully hand-drawn 2D world. The game supports up to 4 players locally and features a generous health-sharing system where teammates can revive each other, making it forgiving enough for very young players. The art style is directly inspired by classic Disney animation and looks stunning on the Switch 2 display. With lighthearted humor, simple controls, and a cooperative design built around families, this is one of the best multiplayer options for children under 10. At number 21, Drag X Drive is a uniquely creative Nintendo exclusive that uses the Switch 2's new mouse functionality in an inventive way. Players guide a wheelchair basketball team through dynamic courts, using intuitive drag-based controls that feel unlike anything else on the console. The gameplay is energetic and immediately engaging, and the team-based mechanics encourage strategic thinking in a fun and pressure-free setting. The colorful character designs and upbeat presentation give a game a welcoming feel that younger players respond to quickly. As one of the few titles that really showcases what makes the Switch 2 hardware special, it is a refreshing and genuinely original experience. Coming in at 22, LEGO 2K Drive is a wild and chaotic racing game that blends LEGO building creativity with fast open-world driving action. Kids race across biomes like Turbo Acres and Haunted Hollow in vehicles they can customize and rebuild at any time. The open-world structure lets players explore, discover hidden quests, and compete in events at their own pace. LEGO humor and visual style keep the tone light and funny throughout. With split-screen multiplayer and an extensive vehicle customization system, it offers hours of creative and competitive fun. For kids who love both LEGO and racing games, this is an easy recommendation.
At 23, Paw Patrol Grand Prix 2 is tailor-made for the very youngest players on this list. Based on the beloved animated series, this kart racer lets kids race as their favorite pups across colorful tracks themed around Adventure Bay. The controls are forgiving, and the difficulty can be adjusted to suit even very small children picking up a controller for the first time. The races are short and exciting, with power-ups and fun character moments that fans of the show will instantly recognize. For parents looking for a stress-free entry point into gaming for a child aged 3 to 6, this is one of the most reliable and enjoyable options available on the Switch 2.
Arriving at 24, Mio Memories in Orbit is a visually striking 2.5D Metroidvania set aboard a mysterious spaceship where all the human passengers have vanished. Players control Mio, a robot uncovering the ship's secrets while unlocking new traversal abilities, like wall climbing, grappling, and gliding. The exploration-based structure rewards curious players, and the aerial combat system adds excitement without becoming overwhelming. For slightly older kids in the 8 to 10 range who want something with a little more depth and atmosphere, this is a genuinely impressive and underappreciated gem in the Switch 2 library. The art direction is clean, and the environments are interesting to navigate from beginning to end. And wrapping up the list at 25, Snipperclips Plus is one of the most creative cooperative puzzle games ever made, and it is perfect for younger kids. 2 players control paper characters and must cut shapes out of each other to solve increasingly clever puzzles. The solutions are never explained outright, encouraging genuine collaboration and creative thinking between players. The game is cheerful, funny, and endlessly surprising as you discover what each level requires. It is the kind of game where kids end up laughing together even when they fail, because the process of figuring things out is so enjoyable. Simple to start, surprisingly deep, and absolutely charming from start to finish.